The most dangerous person on any battlefield isn't the strongest. It's the one who thinks faster, plans deeper, and sees opportunities where others see obstacles. History remembers him as a conqueror, unstoppable, a genius of strategy. But the truth is far more powerful. He didn't win because he had the largest army or the most resources. He won because he understood one simple truth: strategy beats strength. This is the story of a leader who outsmarted his enemies, changed the course of history, and proved that a sharp mind can overcome the impossible. He was born far from power, with no privilege, no wealth, and no guaranteed future. Yet from a young age, he was relentless. While other children played, he studied maps. While other children memorized rules, he studied the art of breaking them. He devoured books on strategy, history, and warfare, imagining battles over and over in his mind. He understood early that the battlefield is won long before the first sword is drawn, and that the mind is the ultimate weapon. By the time he received his first command, he faced an army that was exhausted, poorly supplied, and outnumbered. Their enemies were experienced, confident, and certain of victory. Everyone expected him to fail, but he had already fought this battle 100 times in his mind. He knew that preparation and observation are the first steps toward inevitable victory. Instead of rushing, he slowed. Instead of attacking head-on, he waited. Instead of following tradition, he questioned it. He studied the terrain, the hills, the rivers, the roads. He studied the enemy's routines, their arrogance, and their fears, because fear makes even the strongest predictable. His first principle was simple: never fight where the enemy expects, never react to what they show, act on what they hide. When the battle began, the enemy believed they had the advantage. They had numbers, confidence, and dominance. So he did the unexpected. He moved swiftly where they expected delay. He waited where they expected speed. He showed weakness where he was strongest and struck where they felt safe. Every move was intentional. Every action had a purpose. Every retreat was a setup. Every advance was a trap. Confusion spread. Orders contradicted each other. Panic set in. And then came the decisive moment. The enemy's army was spread across a wide front. They believed his forces were weak, divided, and vulnerable. But he noticed a small gap, barely visible, almost insignificant to anyone else. To a strategic mind, it was everything. He ordered a precise, rapid strike straight through that gap. His forces cut through the enemy lines, splitting them in two. Communication collapsed. Chaos exploded. In hours, the army that thought it had victory in hand was retreating. This was not luck. This was strategy executed with precision. Word spread fast. His reputation grew, not as a brute, not as a reckless fighter, but as a thinker. He was feared because he could predict the unpredictable, respected because he could control chaos, unstoppable because he trained his mind to see possibilities others could not. But he wasn't born different. He was disciplined. He understood three truths that defined every victory. Every problem has leverage. Every weakness can become an advantage, and every moment of delay can be a moment of preparation. He believed in thinking several moves ahead, visualizing outcomes, asking, what happens next? And after that, and after that. Real strategy is not about winning one battle. It's about controlling the sequence of events so victory is inevitable. As he rose to greater power, stakes grew higher, bigger armies, stronger enemies, larger consequences. But he never relied on luck, never trusted chance. He trusted preparation, intelligence, and discipline. He taught his officers that courage alone was not enough, that planning, anticipation, and flexibility were the true weapons in every campaign. He proved it. When the enemy was strongest, he was smarter. When resources were scarce, he was innovative. When everyone panicked, he stayed calm. He turned disadvantage into advantage, chaos into opportunity, and threats into stepping stones. Now, let's bring this to you. You may not command armies. You may not fight on battlefields, but every day, life tests you in your career, your relationships, your goals, your health, your dreams. Most people fail not because they lack ability, but because they react instead of strategizing. Are you reacting to challenges or anticipating them? Are you rushing blindly or positioning yourself wisely? Are you fighting head-on when a smarter angle exists? Like this leader, you can turn weaknesses into leverage, predict outcomes before they happen, and create victories even when the odds seem impossible. The ultimate lesson is simple. Strength and numbers matter less than clarity and strategy. Discipline and foresight beat brute force. A sharp mind can reshape destiny. Your next move matters more than your current position. Your thinking matters more than your circumstances. The strategy you execute today determines the victories you claim tomorrow. Slow down. Observe, plan, position yourself. When your mind is ready, opportunity becomes inevitable. One day, people will look at your success and call it luck, but you'll know the truth. It was strategy. If this story inspired you, like this video, share it with someone who needs motivation, and subscribe to this channel for more stories that sharpen your mind, fuel your ambition, and help you outthink every challenge. Your next victory begins with your next strategic move. Don't wait.